You must be new in town. Let me show you around the neighborhood. We got the post office, the park. Well, this here's my house. Let me let you in. Don't be shy. Oh, please, after you. There you go.
One way or another, I'm gonna getcha to listen to this podcast. That's right, it's Mr. Tim's Neighborhood, our post-pandemic special. Of course, this is the intro I've got to introduce me, Mr. Tim, the Hustler.
The Hustler.
Mr. James, the Muscler.
The Muscler.
Mr. Derek, the Weirdo.
A Weirdo.
That's me.
And, well, I expected a fourth guest, but alas.
He's dead to us.
He died in a horrific accident on I-5.
Pour one out.
Pour one out.
He'll be back next week.
Splash.
Stay tuned next week for when we resurrect him from the dead.
That's right.
Well, that'll be a fun one.
You know what would have been a fun one,
Early
Tim?
Halloween special.
I wanted us, and I want you at home to ask yourselves, would have this been a funny bit or would have it been tasteless? I wanted us to do a COVID-19 test a bit.
Yeah. From a year ago.
Yeah. Last year, I thought it would have been funny if we all reenacted the blood test scene from the movie The Thing.
But for COVID-19.
But for COVID-19.
Yeah. That was when it was still a little tasteful.
But
And then we went on lockdown. That was a fun time. Good
Picture.
times.
March 7th. Because remember, March 10th it went down. But March 7th.
Good memory. Close enough. Somewhere in there.
James, we're wrapping it up, and James is like, guys, I have an idea for a bit.
Let's do a bit.
And I said, hey, I'm all ears. We don't really have a camera, but...
We could
We
have
could
shot it on someone's phone.
Shot on iPhone. We could get paid by
That's
Apple.
true.
It would be sponsored. It would have been a great fucking... It would have been a fun thing.
I just have a
We get to act.
flamethrower.
Yeah. No, axe and a fucking lighter. It's low budget film, all right, folks. The mullet.
Eddie was on
board.
board to get gone on fire. It was cool. It's a good bit. But no, nobody wanted to get cut by a knife because some people say, and this is just a rumor, but some people say I have hepatitis C.
Well,
And
you do. So
and
there is that.
none of you pansies wanted to become blood brothers.
They don't really do that in the movie, but it was an integral part of the bit.
How are we going to make the blood boil? Just have footage of it on a stove.
Oh, I like that. Or the footage doesn't change, but we put a bubbling sound effect.
Oh, we
That's
put
how
a
they know
right.
that it's
and,
wet.
and maybe a vibrate effect so it looks like
Yeah.
Well, we should have contacted a carpenter for advice.
Yeah, what has he done since Ghosts of Mars, huh?
it's...
Well, wasn't he like an executive producer on the Halloween fucking rebooted sequel?
I don't know.
Right, the new one.
Is that a camera?
Probably. There's
Hopefully.
cameras at both ends.
Oh,
But I haven't converted this into a video podcast yet, or YouTube video, as some might
Yet.
say. Oh, we will. We'll do it.
that's right.
You have my solemn oath.
Once we start making bits.
Once we start making bits. Now, I've got up here a word for new listeners, because I figure that's the ultimate goal. I'm going to keep this going for a little while. We have to assume that someone is listening to this episode right now, as we speak, that has never listened before, doesn't even know us, and wants to give us a chance.
Hey, baby.
That's cool. I mean, just as long as I don't get doxxed again, I guess.
We're getting canceled after this episode. It's a foregone thing.
And that's always, it's exciting.
And then you get to make an apology video with fake tears. And,
Yeah.
and
I usually
write
go
on your
down-
Twitter, I just want to apologize.
I
to
go down the Mel
blah, blah,
Gibson
blah
route.
community for licking my balls on camera.
I say,
I see how that was offensive. And I'm sorry.
my route is, I just go down the Mel Gibson route and say, I'm
Fuck 'em.
alcoholic. And, when I drink, I just can't control the things that I say, even if they are a little anti-Semitic.
Even if they're deeply rooted in the beliefs that I hold.
Even if, you could also tell my beliefs from watching the movie Passion of the Christ.
You hadn't figured it out from my films over the last 20 years.
I know, Mel Gibson, it's so funny how, like, it's just comical how this dude doesn't like Jewish people.
He got so shit on. Was it Ricky Gervais that, like, made a bunch of alcohol jokes and then introduced him to the Golden Globes or whatever? And he came on and was just, like, trying to hold his shit together and not get angry.
Yeah.
He doesn't take a joke too
No
well.
one cares about your drinking habits. Just don't be...
Just, you know.
Can't really be an anti-Semite.
In Hollywood, were you going to say, James?
In Hollywood? Uh-oh. You sure can. No, but The Patriot was a good movie.
I got notes on the previous episode. This one shouldn't take too long.
About how awfully we did.
I did not finish editing the previous episode.
You rat
I
bastard.
wanted to say
This is unbelievable.
I'm sorry.
Unbelievable.
I must do better. I will do better. But I'm just letting you know.
Tim,
We're not mad. We're
you're
just,
letting your opium addiction consume you.
Yeah. This is getting out of hand, man.
I'm on. It's not an addiction. I'm on top of it.
Oh.
All you do is just sit around your house and smoke opium and play
that goes on in this
Animal
nation.
Crossing.
Is that the time? I'm gonna. You know, there's something I need to do. Fast. Let me just.
Yeah, guys,
Give me.
he's been in the...
Wait, before you get high, can you give me beer?
Hold on. Oh, did you hear?
Wait, don't tie that way. Come on.
Come on, guys.
Another notch. Oh, Jesus. Welcome to Mr. Tim's neighborhood. He's really doing it.
All right, who here has smoked opium?
Okay.
Aside from me.
Present. Excluded.
That's going to be your story to tell, James.
Smoked opium a couple times, but I'll tell you the most recent time I smoked opium. I can't really name drop because, you know, I don't know how much they want to their name on a podcast on a story involving opium. But let's just say I have a friend who lived in Oakland, and
Yeah, makes sense.
I was at his house one day, and we're just like in his backyard and hanging out, and he's just like, "Hey man, I think I have poppies in my backyard," and we pick a couple, you know, and then his friend comes over, and his friend is like, I don't know, I think he went to school for botany or some shit because he knows a lot about plants. You also know his friend. May have gotten into a couple of disputes with him on Facebook.
Yes.
And so he comes over, and he brings just like this big ass book. I called it the Big Book of Botany, BBB for short. And he's just looking through it, right? And he's looking through it, and he looks at the page, looks at the poppy, looks back at the page, looks at us, and is like, "Oh yeah, that's opium." It's so funny how easy it is to look up how to extract drugs online. Some of us have like extracted it before. And so we searched on Google. Thanks, Google. This episode's dedicated to you.
Hey, this one goes out to you, Google.
Yeah.
So the FBI can...
Well, it's
That's how it
funny
works.
because it's legal. Well, I use DuckDuckGo.
I use Ask Jeeves.
The next day, we didn't really do it that day. The next day, we just like brought out a bag of cocaine and then like Molly.
You had the poppies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
what
you
more
needed
do you-
more?
Yeah,
Oh,
so we're
that's-
doing coke
So you make an 8-ball.
all
right?
morning, and we cleaned the fuck out of his house.
Yeah.
And then we did Molly, and then we like made screwdrivers. No, tequila sunrises. And then
You can't even feel that when you're on coke. What's the
and
point?
dude was really funny. He was like, "Yeah, dude, I have acid too." And I was like, "Let's do acid. Let's do acid." He goes, "No, I don't want to die tonight." It's like, damn.
So you didn't.
No, I wish though. We did some other drug.
So
though.
had you smoked the opium at this point?
No.
So that was a different time.
No, we smoked the opium later on in that day.
Okay. So you were poised to do coke,
And Molly,
acid, and essentially-
alcohol.
Yeah,
and
and opium.
yeah, and then so we're just like raging, playing guitars, you know, fucking just going hard. And then we go into his basement and we're like, let's smoke some opium. We put it on a spoon and we lit the spoon up, and we got a straw, and we chased the dragon through that way. Looks like severe drug addicts.
Yeah.
And we went upstairs and just melted into the couch. We're just like, fuck. What do you want to do? And, I think we put on like MTV and just watched like reality TV shows. Just don't even give it a fuck.
What a life.
I know. And then his girlfriend came through later and she's like, "You guys look tired." We're just like, "Yeah."
Oh my God. It's funny because now, since you gave me that clue, I know everyone you're talking about. And I can totally see that going down there.
That was the last time I did opium. And that was a while ago. It was probably like 2 or 3 years ago, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, so
welcome to Mr. Tim's Neighborhood.
Mr. Tim's Neighborhood. What's up, guys? It's your boy.
It's your boy. Wait.
God damn it.
Wait.
Fucking
Hold
James,
on.
You're so ADD.
Hold on. I am, okay? Do you guys know what my Spotify username is?
Gay.
ADHDJ.
That makes a lot of sense. That's right.
And anyway, this is the part of the show, not that I think we need to break the ice after that story, but our icebreaker question of the week. Of course, a different icebreaker question of the week every week, and this week it's, have you seen any good or bad movies?
Ooh.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't really watch movies anymore.
I'm the opposite. If anything, I'm watching more movies.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm a busy guy these days. Now that I'm jobless,
not that I'm unemployed.
Now that I'm unemployed, I don't really have a lot of time for film.
Fuck, man. It wasn't too recently. Like, I watched this movie a month ago, but I watched this Russian horror film. It was fucking insane. It was about World War II, and it was like war movies, as far as the states are concerned, are just like hella patriotic and actiony. You're like, yeah! You're like, fuck yeah! And this movie was just like horrific. Yeah, it was about this town getting invaded by Germany, and this like fucking child soldier had to just like survive. He watched his like family get burned alive, and like he's like on the run, and he's a soldier, but he's like 15 or 16 years old.
Sure, yeah.
Crazy movie.
What's the movie called? It sounds pretty good.
And we say child soldier, but hey, I would try him as an adult.
That's right.
Yeah, this episode's brought to you by the U.S. military. Go Army!
Go Army!
I'm pretty sure it was made when the USSR was still up, too. Come and see.
Come and see.
Yeah.
Ramsey.
Right here. This is the kid.
Oh, yeah, and he's got a gun to his head. Uh-oh.
Yeah, dude, that movie is fucking wild. He meets this girl who he's like trying to like have her not die on him, and her family gets killed. It's crazy. It's a crazy ass movie. And I was watching like an interview with the guy who made the movie, and he's all like, "Yeah, I don't really understand why people want to fetishize war, because it's awful. Like, a lot of people die and a lot of people get traumatized."
Yeah.
He's like, "So I thought I'd just make a war horror film."
And it's really horror. Like,
it feels like you're watching a horror movie, but it's a war movie.
War.
Yeah, it's about fucking Germany invading Russia.
Oof, yeah. So is he a little Russian kid or something?
Yeah, he's a Russian kid.
So he's afraid on both sides.
Yeah, but this is like the villages, and like the villages weren't, treated as well as the cities were in Russia.
No, not quite at all.
But like during World War II, it was
what a
insane.
hellish time to be in that Eastern European. To
be in Europe in general.
To be in Europe in general, but in Eastern Europe, caught between the Red Army and the Nazi regime.
Well, think about this, dude.
It's just like
fucking Russia was like the last stand, basically. France got mowed over. Mm-hmm. England got mowed over.
Kind of.
America was like, England could have gotten a lot of worse damage, but Adolf had a hard-on for England.
Yeah.
And, like, the Germanic languages.
And they're an island. That complicates things. But plus, they're the fucking British Empire still, kind of.
But they were getting the shit rocked. You know,
they were getting
bombed
fucked by the Luftwaffe and all that shit, for sure.
I feel like, you know, if Russia lost or if they didn't get involved, I feel like England would have definitely gotten taken over.
Dude, that's the great, like... It's like the great truth to World War II is like Adolf's stupidest fuck up was attacking Russia.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? But anyway, getting off track.
Yeah.
we could talk
yeah,
about
no. That movie was crazy. Come and see. Crazy movie.
I'm down to watch.
Sad movie.
Yeah.
So bring your popcorn.
Mm-hmm. Bring a girl on the first date. And if she can stomach that, she's a keeper.
If she laughs, she's a keeper.
She laughs, you're gonna have to question longevity, but
you get your girl on your first date.
But she's probably crazy,
Sit her on your
really
couch,
good at sex. And
put on your favorite comedy, Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Ooh, talk about
and you
another.
can tell she's a keeper. No, dude, do you know what part about that movie makes me laugh so hard?
Go off, James. Go on. Get us canceled. Going.
No, I was a stupid kid, right?
Sure.
Like, this movie came out when I was in middle school, right? It was probably we were probably like,
I think I watched it in high school. Yeah.
I think we were probably like, it probably came out in the summer 08. And I didn't know what German people sounded like. Like, at all, you know? Oh. Like, I just didn't know what German people sound like. And I watched this movie, and everyone has a British accent in that movie.
That's true.
Everybody just like, and so I just assumed that that's how German people spoke. And when I met someone from Germany, like, a couple years later, and I was just all like, hey, that's like a funny accent. I was like, I thought you guys spoke like British people.
Oh.
Buddy, you sure you're German?
Buddy, you sure you're from around those parts? Yeah, dude, I felt like a fucking idiot. Yeah, dude, I gotta say, as far as Disney movies go, I don't think it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, same.
But,
better.
Yeah.
But it kept in line with Walt Disney's theme.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Schindler's List is probably a better Disney classic for me.
Yeah.
More like, Schindler's Fist.
Got him.
Back it up, boys. We got him.
What's a porn parody that you guys watched?
Well, back when we were trying to take Friend or Defoe off the ground, I've definitely seen bits and pieces of Edward Penis Hands.
Yeah. So we were supposed to watch movies and compare them, give our reviews. And so he was like, let's watch Edward Scissorhands. I was like, okay, and I watched Edward Penis Hands. And
I mean, you get the gist of it. It's the same plot.
It's the same exact thing, except whoops.
Edward Penis Hands is fun. I love it, dude. I love porn parodies. They're so funny. I watched the That 70s Show porn parody.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how in good taste.
Well, you sent me that Star Wars one with the with the Twi'lek girls. That was pretty fun. I stuck around for the plot on that one for sure. Those girls really saved the galaxy. They did what was necessary.
Commence the Order of 69. But
I'm getting another beer.
What does it say in Harry Potter porn parodies? Oh, That 70s Show. Yeah, I don't know how in good of taste it was in light of the fucking Danny Masterson allegations. Yeah. Marilyn Manson, same thing, but honestly, man,
but it's Marilyn Manson.
I know, it's like
he is
I
He
wouldn't
has assaulted
have
all of us.
expected less from
Yeah.
Mr. Manson.
Dude, the kind of lifestyle he was in. I mean,
I know, even Ricky was like, yeah, because Ricky, big fan of Marilyn Manson, he goes, he would talk about it all the fucking time in his music.
Yeah.
Have you
With a
seen
little
him in Sons of the Anarchy?
Sons of the Anarchy.
I have
The
not.
singular anarchy.
Sons of the Anarchy.
The only anarchy left.
I meant to say the Sons of Anarchy. Sons of the Anarchy. I sound like such a fucking old person when I
The
speak.
Facebook.
Are you on the Facebook?
Are you on the Facebook, everyone? Grandpa is.
No, but he's like this like huge like neo-Nazi fucking gang leader. Henry Rod's a neo-Nazi in that show too.
Oh.
It's like all the rock stars that they get, they're just like, hey, man, you'll be a neo-Nazi? Yeah,
Like,
sure, why
fuck
not?
yeah. I'm down.
What other roles are there for?
I guess yeah. When it comes
You know,
to
a
bikers,
rock star, you could just...
bikers
Rock
like when
people.
it's like white dudes in biker gangs.
They're not going to be woke bikers.
Woke bikers.
Bikers.
Oh, yeah.
The hybrid powered motorcycle.
Hybrid motorcycles. We understand that loudness from gas motorcycles can trigger people with ear issues. And we don't want to...
We don't want to
offend.
yeah.
We don't want to tread on anyone's disabilities. So
Exactly.
we drive hybrids. It's about doing our part, you know. I'm Michael. My pronouns are...
Remember the South Park episode where they legally changed the definition of the word faggot
Yeah.
to be a derogatory term towards motorcyclists?
Yeah. And so that was it. I wasn't going to say it, but I was hoping you'd bring that up. Yeah.
Hey, well, if anyone here could say it,
It's
me.
That's true.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
Black guys could say the N-word, gay guys could say the F-word.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, I agree.
I need validation from my straight friends.
Yeah. I'm trying to think how this all...
You can say whatever you want, man.
You can say whatever you want, bro.
Right?
It's a free country.
I don't know. I just know.
Locked in our own madhouse of insane intruders.
So,
I got options here.
we got options.
You don't want another beer?
All right, I'll get another beer. All right, you guys look at your options.
I'm going to
happy
pick
to
some
explain.
options. Can I read the options?
Read the options.
Okay.
Road to 100.
Shut the fuck up. Hold on. Yeah, okay, you read the first one. I'll read the second. We'll trade off.
Road to 100 listeners. But every time we get more than 5 listeners, they all die.
They usually die.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out what that is.
I'm starting to think it's the...
Epilepsy.
Yeah, it's probably the epilepsy and the subliminal messages that I put in our podcast.
Yeah. We actually play at an extremely low frequency, the Lavender Town song, and it drives everyone crazy over the series of 3 episodes.
We've had 10 listeners all try to assassinate John Lennon, and I just don't
And
know
we just
why.
keep telling them it's already over.
Kill the phonies.
Guys, mission accomplished.
Yeah, we really... So, okay. So we got through one. All right. Neighborhood... Okay, option 2. Neighborhood project. What are we working on? Option 3, take it away.
Therapy or budgeting.
There can only be one.
Yeah. Okay, Ben.
There can only be one option. Logically speaking.
Logically speaking, budgeting is the way to go.
Listen,
because
you get married, you have children, you stay straight,
Yeah.
you're going to live a good life.
you don't
I'm
tell
Ben
your
Shapiro.
wife,
This is the Ben Shapiro Show.
you don't tell your wife about the homosexual experience you had at Jewish camp when you were 12.
She doesn't want that. She doesn't need that. It makes you lesser.
Yeah.
Okay, and the fourth option is
Forgive me, Father, for I have gamed.
gaming news.
For I have said the gamer word.
The gamer word.
That's Cumtown's code name for
that we can't mention
Yeah.
other podcasts. Fuck you.
Oh.
All right, so which one are we going to choose? Which option do you guys want?
I'm leaving it up to you.
Well,
Like the
collective
song.
we. I'm saying we because it doesn't assume anyone's.
Does it assume anyone's gender?
Yeah.
Therapy or budgeting? Let's
Therapy.
do it.
All right.
All right.
I'll take
Wait, or do we have to choose?
You're going to have to choose now.
Okay.
Therapy or budgeting. Just let me know. I figure this is mostly for James. You know, I can
the only one here who needs therapy and budgeting.
Yeah.
because you know I figure we can be your therapist. You don't have to pay for us. Don't
Well,
have to...
he's got a therapist and he's cheap, so
Exactly.
I need both.
I need a therapist.
Well, you have to pick one. So think about it.
Tim's my therapist.
Do you want therapy from us, or do you want help with your budget?
Do I want therapy from my friends who aren't licensed?
Yeah.
Or do I want budgeting advice?
From your friends who don't know shit about budgeting.
Hey,
Listen, if you don't spend and you pull your money together, you have children, get married, share your income,
are
and
you counting pixels?
what is happening right now?
Budgeting.
Budgeting.
All right.
Use eeny, meeny, miny, mowing. Okay, budgeting it is.
All right, I only made one note. This will mostly depend on input from you. My note is, do you spend more than you make? Don't.
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
But let's talk about it. Think about, hey, bring up your BOFA app if you got one, and let's just take
All
a
right,
glance.
let's pull up the Wells Fargo.
What are you raking in, and what exactly are you spending that you needn't?
This would be a good time to check my bank account, actually.
Let's pull up the old Wells
Now that
Fargo
I'm,
account.
An unemployed man. Oh, God.
Oh, let's go to the Wells.
Let's
So
go.
you guys are also from the city. Did you guys have to go to the Wells Fargo Museum as a field trip before?
No.
Not that I remember.
Why? Why would you go there? What's the point?
You know what, though? Because I went to a little school called AP Giannini.
Oh, AP.
He founded Bank of America, you see.
I went there for summer school twice.
Aw.
Because
I
I
went there
was
for once.
a fuck up. And then I went to his middle school for 7th grade summer school. That's 3 years in a row.
Well, I've been to summer school, because I...
For
mostly-
extra credit?
So I
Not
have
extra
catch
credit.
up.
To catch up.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
bad at math.
Yeah, dude, math. Fuck math.
Oh,
But
for
you know
me, it
what?
was because
need
I
it.
was smoking cigarettes and skipping class. I was a
Yeah,
bad kid.
You're cooler than us. I was playing too many. I was playing Jedi Academy.
No, but
fucking-
you guys realize I was doing this because I was also bad at math.
Yeah, math, dude, was hard. But you know what?
So
I got a degree, and so can you. Listeners at home. Get fucked.
I have
Just spend 8 years of your fucking life doing it.
$4,005.63 in my account.
All right. Now you
There
don't
you
pay
go.
rent.
Hey,
No,
really?
no, I do.
4,000?
Yeah. I mean, I don't pay as much rent as you two.
Do you have a savings account?
No.
Okay, well that you're gonna want to get one of those.
I know.
They're free, pretty much, unless you don't have $20 in them.
So-
Then they charge you for not having money.
I spent $3 at Andronico's.
Okay.
$3.38 at Andronico's. $13.55 at Andronico's. DoorDash.
DoorDash.
And DoorDash.
Dude, working at a grocery
They catch
store.
up to you. That's probably from a day or two
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
Working at a grocery store is the worst. That's where I spent all my money, and I worked at a bougie one. That shit adds up so quick. And any impulse buy, it's 8:00 and you still got 2 hours, and you see there's muffins left in the fucking.
And you're like,
You're oh sure, $3 muffin.
And you're like, I
There it
want to
goes.
stick my dick through it.
When I heat up this watermelon real quick.
I'm gonna throw this watermelon in the microwave, boys. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna be in the boss's
be in the
office.
office.
I'll be in the office, smoking
Don't
a
call me
cigar.
yet.
Don't call me.
Smoke the cigar, pants down, fucking watermelon,
Fucking a watermelon.
walkie-talkie hanging from your pants. They can hear
Derek,
everything.
you didn't hang up the phone. You're still on with the intercom.
You're over the intercom. The whole store just hears. Wah, 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 wah.
Why do you keep on calling the watermelon Emma Roberts?
Emma. Oh.
Emma.
So that's how not to budget.
No, I keep on buying frivolous things. Okay, honestly, I feel like I should be just buying more in bulk and just making my own lunches.
Yeah, but
That'll
that's
help.
Dude, and it would help me lose weight too because,
Get fresh foods. And
today
what? What today?
I bought chicken tenders.
Oh, dude.
And thank you, by the way, when you gave me some chicken tenders last week.
Oh, I want some
Thank
chicken. When I parked, I saw some video. Somebody eating some alligator tenders. And to be honest, they look pretty good.
They're all lusting for the last wild thrill of killing, driven to tempt, to taunt, to destroy.
I was 2 seconds
Brioche
away from
roll?
being like, let's go to that fucking Greek liquor store, like a couple blocks away from your pad, and get a sourdough loaf.
I thought you were going to talk about that.
I'm wondering if it's Greek. I mean, I think it's in that general vicinity. Don't know if it's
Where
Greek.
is that?
Feels Greek to me.
Where's that?
Hey, it's all Greek to me. But it might be
Greek to
Turkish.
me.
It may be Turkish. It may even be Armenian. But you know what?
It's all the same.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
We're Americans. We don't know shit about shit.
Yeah. Well, if Florida's the same as fucking...
No, but you can't deny, dude, that sourdough bread's pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
Is that on 19th or 20th in Irving?
No.
It's up a ways, maybe
It's on...
15th or something.
Yeah, it's probably on like...
15th and Terrebonne.
Oh,
Little
I know
corner
one.
store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie's Liquors or some shit.
There's Nettie's Sandwiches. That's down the other way. Hey, but the point is,
Anyway,
this
yeah,
episode
right
is
there.
sponsored by Eddie's
Sponsored
Sandwiches.
by Eddie's Sandwiches.
And
It's
the
going
Greek
under,
liquor.
dude.
The Greek liquor store.
The Greek liquor store.
The Greek, whatever its name is.
I'm
wherever it is,
gonna have a song
whether
called
it's
The Greek
Armenian.
Liquor Store. And the intro is gonna be me arguing
With some Greek guy.
with some Greek
With some
guy.
Armenian guy.
With some Armenian guy. I just keep on calling him Greek. I keep on calling him Jesse Katsopoulos from the show Full House. The only Greek person I know is a fictional character.
Well, that'd be a great track between like songs on an album.
Fuck you, buddy. I am not fucking Greek. I am Armenian. I mean, fuck you, Jessica Katsopoulos.
Fuck you, you Greek piece of shit. No, we're really good guys. We really are. We really care about budgeting. And so that's how you save money.
That's how you save.
I don't know if we actually
money.
got anything of substance there besides, spend less than you make.
Yeah.
That's usually a pretty good tip.
It's hard, dude. All right, let's go to therapy.
Let's
No,
get some.
no, there can be only one.
That's true. Tim laying down the law.
Oh, what the fuck?
What was the first swear word you guys ever said?
Well, I didn't really memorialize that. I'm probably just damn.
Fuck,
Yeah.
probably.
And it was like 2 months ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is recent, okay?
No, dude, I remember it
I drank a lot.
because I didn't swear because my mom would
Dude,
fucking kick my
parents.
ass.
Yeah, my parents were like, nah. Like, I still don't really swear around them just out of kind of an old, deep-seated fear.
My
but
dad doesn't
also-
give a fuck.
Yeah, I know.
My
they don't
dad
care.
never gave a fuck.
Oh, I mean, they wouldn't fucking do anything now. I'm 26 years old, man. I'm a man, all right?
Hey, we can pick a.
I'm picking the next me. Forgive me, Father, for I have gamed.
Good choice.
Forgive me, Father, for I am gay.
For I am game. Game. Forgive me.
Forgive me, Father, for I am gay and I can never be Call of Duty Black Ops Fart 2.
Fart 2 is Nightcry.
Call of Booty Black Cocks Fart 2.
Fart 2.
Of course, this is Forgive Me, Father, for I have gamed. Now, I don't play much games. You might even say I don't like games, but I love buying games on sale. I love reading the latest gaming news. And, I just thought I'd include this in the podcast.
I don't even play video games.
You guys are hardcore gamers, right?
What is this video game?
Well, this is a good way to find out.
What is this Game Boy thing?
I'm trying to look up what the fuck this video game is. Disco.
You're looking at that one? No, we're going to do Nightcry first, because that's on the left. And
Okay, we're going to watch a trailer.
Going to watch a trailer.
Intense violence, blood, and gore. I'm already in. Let's do it.
I think it came out on Vita and PC.
2016? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cleavage.
This is 2016?
Yeah, it is mobile.
I know, but holy fuck.
Some mobile.
They just revamped 2001.
Big titties.
Big titties, yeah.
Thank goodness you're okay.
Ooh.
Scissors.
Oh, dude, like Clock Tower?
Yes. I'll have more to tell you about this.
Oh, there she is. Oh, the open skirt.
I love how in horror games you just.
You want to see women suffer?
I love how in horror games during the cutscenes they'll just watch the killer like emerge, and it takes them like 2 minutes.
Yeah, right.
It's just okay. I mean, in Resident Evil, I guess I get it because they plan on killing the said villain But in other games, I'm like, dude, just run away. You don't have to fight this thing.
Yeah, but in no horror medium ever are the victims ever smart about it, or else there's no tension.
Yeah, put on. We're gonna.
So, Nightcry. This came out. It came out 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So is it still $25?
Oh, yes. 25, I mean, base price. I'm sure it goes on sale on
So
Steam.
we're asking this because this game, it's not just me, but this looks like a 2001 piece of crap.
Well, see, here's what I'm thinking. It's because, like I demonstrated last week, I have a PS Vita.
You do.
And this is one of the few games that is practically Vita exclusive. I mean, I certainly can't play it handheld any other way. Is it worth $25? It's not going on sale on the Vita anytime soon.
It looks like a Clock Tower game.
Now that is where you're absolutely correct, because it is, I think, directed by the creator of the original Clock Tower. It's, I think I think he's produced or helped in some other role on later Clock Tower games, but this is the only other game that is basically entirely by him. It was kickstarted. They said they would try to get it on other platforms, and they did not. It has middling reviews. That's Nightcry.
So it's $25 on Steam?
Oh, yes, but I'm sure on Steam. I bet it goes on sale all the time.
Sure.
I'd play it. It looks cool.
Kinda.
It looks like a PS2 horror game that I'd play. I don't know if it would be good.
I doubt it, but...
Yeah, I think...
Titties.
Titties. That's always cool.
That's always fun.
You're in a horror game when there's just like low-hanging cleavage.
Tits and
Yeah, and then, like someone's coming after you, just like, oh no!
really should be weighing you down. And
You shouldn't be running in like high heels, yeah.
Even the way the chick ran at the beginning with her hands out, like, oh no.
Well, this sounds like a long-form YouTube video to me. A deep dive, a retrospective of cleavage and titties in horror games.
Yeah. Okay, next.
Last, forgive me, Father, for I've gamed, headline, Yakuza series to remain turn-based RPGs. Now, this won't make much sense to you unless you're familiar. Yakuza is like a brawler. It's always been a game where you just walk around Tokyo. I mean, you get missions, you get a linear list of things to do, and you brawl. And they released a game recently where kind of the joke of it, like sort of the hook, was that it was an RPG this time, basically Dragon Quest. And the title even referenced that because I think it was Yakuza Like a Dragon. Now they've up and said, okay, from now on, mainline Yakuza series are going to be like that too. I think it's such a weird commitment. I mean, I respect it, but it sort of makes me think, you know how there was a time when all games turned into Grand Theft Autos? Like... what's it called? Jak and Daxter is a Grand Theft Auto now.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's happened to other series, but I can't think of any
But you know
examples.
what's funny?
Transformers.
Grand Theft Auto got their format from a video game called Driver.
I played Driver, yeah.
Driver.
Okay, so every game is a Driver now. Driver with a 3.
Yeah, I think
GG.
was Vice City the first
No,
open world one? Where was
3
it? 3
was the first one. That was when you played as what's his name, like Yancey, and he didn't speak because they didn't have money in the budget to like give him, I guess, a dialogue, so he just like doesn't speak in the game. And in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, he comes back and he still just doesn't speak. And it's
just
like an
because
ongoing joke.
They're just like, fuck it.
Yeah,
He's a silent, deadly kind of
they still make him a mute. I think that's pretty.
good homage.
Yeah, pretty funny referencing on Rockstar's part. My favorite Rockstar game though.
God.
Bully.
Bully again.
Bully. Yeah, we're not going to go over Bully again.
Dude, Bully is such a great video game.
Yeah.
And fuck you guys. That was my childhood right
Call me
there.
when I can play it on my Vita. That game Haunting Ground is on the Japanese PSN.
More like Haunting
They only have Silent Horror.
Mound.
All right, Haunting Ground.
Nice.
Oh, right.
All right, let's move the fuck on. Guys, we're pouring drinks. If you're listening to the podcast, don't be a bitch. Now's the time.
You know how to pour a beer without it bubbling, right?
I want the bubble. Look at this. That is a perfect head. We call that head. And I make good head.
That's what I've heard.
That's
You
all right, and you should. I mean, look.
I know, I've heard it from the guys at the lookout.
Oh, they're
the
great.
cash on market.
Yeah, they're great
They
guys.
say Derek gives the best head.
Yeah, well, I've shown them how to do it. Really. Those guys learned it from me. So, something to think about. Okay, are you pouring it into a wine glass?
That
was my
how you
choice.
Pour beer.
That's okay.
Thank you for topping it.
Don't worry, Tim. I'll give you the best top.
It looks like Martinelli cider on Thanksgiving before you're old enough to drink real wine.
I got 2 more things here. Road to 100 listeners.
Yeah.
Or neighborhood project.
Let's do both. Let's do neighborhood project. Let's talk about how gay we are going to be for the neighborhood.
That's right.
All right, what do you want to make? Here are my notes. Anything except another podcast. It could be a cartoon. It could be a cartoon. It could be a game. And I added, I'm sorry, this is the least developed of my ideas. Just let me know.
Wait, are you talking about a Mr. Tim's cartoon and or video game series?
It doesn't have to be a tie-in.
But it should be Mr. Tim, and it could be GTA style.
Dude,
God damn it. Mr. Tim is a GTA
Mr.
man.
Tim, it's just Tim playing in GTA. Honestly, you could probably just mod GTA and sell it as a new
It'd be easier.
I saw someone just like do a definitive, like some random person did a definitive version of Vice City, and it looks so good. But I'm like, how many years of your time did you have to put in to
make that happen? Only why they probably canceled it, huh? Did they get cease and desist?
Probably,
because usually when companies do that, like there's this guy right now trying to make a remake of KOTOR, and he reached out to Lucasfilm and was like, "Yo, is this okay?" And they were like, "Don't you fucking make a game out of it."
Helpless before such characters as the Wino.
This reminds me of work. This fucking song.
dude, that song is badass. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show you.
All right.
Whoa.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City by way of
And-
Grand Theft Auto 5
We're going to have to
by way of James.
strip all the audio from this podcast.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Hall Notes just send us a cease and desist letter.
Like, we listen to your podcast, and you're like, really? Oh my god, that's awesome! It is a good song. It's better. It's better in this format than over a loudspeaker.
Yeah.
At work.
And I just like on a motorcycle in Miami.
Yeah.
Some fucking
On a jet
toothless
ski.
meth
On a
head is
jet
on the
ski.
back of your motorcycle.
Right.
I'd be like, hold on, Tiffany, I got you.
That's right.
Her name is Tiffany.
Name's Tiffany.
I'm
we didn't answer the question.
Well, think of this as an invitation. You got to think about it. Come back next week with what do you want to make? Because we have to make something.
I'm gonna make a move to Taco Bell after this because I'm
What
a
about
piece of
bits?
shit.
The bits.
The Bits?
Bits.
That's a game?
No, bits is in like comedy bits. Like
It's
sketches.
live action. It's a live action cartoon.
It's not a screen, Tim.
Oh, The Bits. Of
Bits.
course.
It's a live action cartoon.
Damn you.
Glad it landed my drink.
That almost did. That was a nice headshot, though. I'd be furious, but it was a nice headshot.
Okay, yeah, I'm down for bits.
Bits. So that's what I'm saying.
Write me some bits. I'll get a camera.
Well, we got the first one. Well, I can't be in them anymore. So, listeners,
For now.
for now. I mean, I can send in my parts, and I'm
Yeah.
like in a totally. We'd have to be creative. I cannot be in the same shot.
We'll just
as
get a
any of you.
blow up doll.
Just get a blow up doll. Yeah.
Like It's Always Sunny. We'll just get like a Derek blow up doll.
Or what if I get a cardboard cutout
Yeah.
of me? And that way, that would be great. Okay, fellas, people listening, I'm moving in 2 days to Reno. I'm moving a little ways away. But we could do bits where I could send you all the scenes where I'm at and fuck the location, it doesn't matter. And I could do my parts.
That makes it funnier.
And then in the scenes where you absolutely have to have me in it with you guys, you just have the cardboard cutout.
I like it.
Yeah. That's kind of like an IRL cartoon.
All right, The Bits. What do you want to make? We have our answer.
The bits are going to be me
They're going to be my bits.
naked.
Naked, exactly.
And Derek and Tim are just going to walk into Tim's place. And I'm just
the cardboard
naked.
and the cardboard cutouts in the fucking corner.
And my fucking dick is in the mouth of the cardboard cutout.
That's the problem with my cardboard cutout. You guys would have to store it here somewhere. And I don't want to be that scary
Otherwise, I
cardboard
would
cutout
just
in the kitchen.
fuck it.
mean, I do, but yeah.
I would. It's like, why did you drill holes in his eyes?
I was gonna say.
Because I wanted him to feel the pain. I wanted to see the feel.
I want him to see me.
All
of me.
All of me.
This is what happens after.
Derek's
fucking my eyeballs.
Cut out.
Why did you leave us?
It's a recreation of American Psycho.
No. That's okay. That's bit number one. Recreating American Psycho with cardboard cutouts. I ship it. Maybe use a cardboard cutout of someone else, but
no,
maybe Danny DeVito or something.
We're using a cardboard cutout of Derek.
All right.
And I'm fucking the shit out of it.
All right. Well, we're storing it here at Tim's place because I don't trust it near you.
I would defile it. Not in a sexual way, but I would probably draw at least 2 swastikas on it.
Yeah. Thanks.
You just make a new cardboard cutout of a speech bubble that says, "Hi, I'm Derek. I support the Third Reich."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Take pictures of it. Put it.
Hi, I'm Derek. What Holocaust?
What Holocaust, you Greek piece of shit.
You Greek piece of shit. We've come full circle.
Sponsored by Armenians everywhere.
This episode is brought to you by Turkey.
Oh, boy.
You can't get mad at a place if it doesn't exist.
That's right.
We totally skipped the Disco Elysium thing. The only reason that reminded me is because I think they're from Russia.
Russia? Well, we covered Russia in our segment on World War II.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? We're basically World War II historians. That'll be
pretty much.
Next
yeah,
episode.
I was there. I know what happened. All right, so this is it, huh?
I clicked this one for you because it's the last topic. Road to 100 listeners. Now, I've been reading a book from the app Hoopla, where the SF Library lets you download digital ebooks. So this is a book on podcasting.
You got Jake Paul's book on how to podcast?
Did I ever?
We're going to take up martial arts now.
We're going to take up boxing by Jake Paul.
By Jake Paul. That's it.
So here's some random highlights. Notes
First, bro, you got to fucking get your girl. You got to start sparring her. If she doesn't want to, that makes it all the better. Gives you more.
If she doesn't fight back, that's fine.
That's fine.
Just keep establishing dominance.
You just gotta keep hard, and you gotta put the effort in.
And if she dies,
I just want to hear
get it on video.
Jake Paul talking about like fucking just like about giving 100% and like trying hard, but it's just about him fighting his girlfriend.
Yeah, pretty much. Was he?
That's another sketch.
Logan Paul was the older brother with the Suicide Forest thing, right?
Yeah.
Yikes. I think he's out. I think Jake Paul kind of stepped out.
No, but Logan Paul's a boxer. He's about to fight fucking Floyd Mayweather.
Mayweather. Yeah.
No, which is
they're
like,
still fighting.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I don't think they're in the same weight class. I'm pretty sure.
Do you think any of that's even real? I mean,
I thought that Ben Askren may have taken a dive for Jake Paul, but then again, Ben Askren doesn't know how to box for shit. All of his attributes are in wrestling, and that was not like a MMA fight or wrestling match. That was,
I don't know,
in boxing.
The Paul brothers are content creators, quote unquote. They're fucking entertainers.
Boxing is content.
Yeah, but celebrity boxing has been around since the dawn of time.
What, they just suddenly got as good as like some of the top fighters?
But
yeah, didn't they fight before?
Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather now.
Who's the big fight? He fought somebody in like
Mayweather? He fought Conor McGregor.
Oh, okay, that's probably what I'm thinking of.
And Conor McGregor lost by decision. But
I said,
dude, Conor McGregor isn't a boxer. He's a UFC fighter.
So why do you agree to it?
It's just the shape of the ring, isn't it?
Yeah,
no.
That's right. That's the only difference.
Yeah, that's the only difference. You can't do takedowns. Can't kick.
Can't kiss.
Can't kiss. No, I mean...
That's how it goes in my UFC animes.
The UFC fanfiction.
Dude, that's a thing somewhere. That's like Rule 34, Amendment 62 or something.
34. Is that just making a porn parody of something and not
If
getting
if it exists, there is a porn of it. Anything you can think of.
That makes sense because I watched a weird hentai.
Yep.
That had a lot of celebrities in it. No.
Oh, okay.
It started... Dude, it was Venture Brothers.
Do you know what's the most disturbing thing? Okay, you're on Pornhub, right?
Okay.
And
just
then
picture this.
Picture this. Okay, you're loading up Pornhub. Your dick's already hard. You're anticipating. You see the front page. You think, oh, that's a good one. But right off to the side is an advertisement.
That's a good one.
Like,
I'll save that one for
that
later.
is the front page. Huh? I see why. But on the side, there's an advertisement. And it's fucking like Lois Griffin or some shit. Or some like Simpsons character. And it's like... And they're just fucking in like titty mode. You know what I mean? And you get these
Someone
ads.
took the time to draw that.
Someone took the time to draw that, and Pornhub took their money and put it on the front fucking page, thinking that was like a common thing.
Yeah,
Which means it's probably a common thing.
with like Brian Griffin's dick in her
Brian the dog's dick
mouth. In her mouth.
in her mouth.
Like if you had a dog's penis in you, the last place you'd want to have it is probably in your mouth.
Probably, yeah. That would I don't know. I've never considered the
Let's
priority
not
on that.
make assumptions here.
Let's not make assumptions. All right, listen.
But yeah, no, the weird hentai I watched was it started off Venture Brothers, but it was like in the fantasy chamber, and so like what's her name from Street Fighter was in it, and Lana from Archer was in it, and Harley Quinn was in it, and
So this sounds like it's just a Flash thing that someone made.
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, don't apply the term hentai. You know, I'm a bit of a purist, James.
That's right. Hentai
It's
is very
just a
specific.
Flash thing, James.
I'm sorry, I just don't know.
You ever play the puzzles?
I feel like we
How
talked
about
The
about
Newgrounds puzzle. I think we have been there. Anyway,
I know, dude. It's so hard to fucking play those games with one hand.
Anyway, notes from Make Noise.
all right. So back to the
Point 1, creators serve their audience.
You're just trying to click, but you're like, what's it? Where do I use my good hand?
oh, this requires precision.
It's like I don't want to click with my left hand, but what's the alternative?
Oh, jeez.
I don't really go both ways.
No,
I mean,
you have a hand, and you stick to that hand.
Yeah. Tim got a rib removed, so instead of masturbating, he just sucks his own penis. It's pretty entertaining to watch.
And I tried for so long, with the ribs still there.
It's hard,
But the operation changed everything.
Yoga can only get you so far.
yoga only gets you so far. You can stretch in the morning, but
Yeah, his next goal is to eat his own ass, which, I mean,
Might, hopefully, just one rib more.
yeah.
fuck it, take them all out. Really commit,
You guys remember those, like, weird rumors about celebrities from back in the day when we were kids? Like, that one was about Manson, that he got a rib removed so he could suck his own dick.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
There was another one where Avril Lavigne...
Are we talking Marilyn
killed herself.
Manson or Charles Manson?
Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn
Okay.
Manson.
There was one
Avril
about Avril
Lavigne's
Lavigne where
dead,
she
and she's a
died and they
clone.
replaced her.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a clone.
There was one where Lady Gaga was a hermaphrodite.
Yeah, I remember that. Michelle Obama now too. That's more of a right wing conspiracy, but that's like an Alex Jones kind of thing. But
Listen, people.
listen, people, Obama is not a human.
I've seen Lady Gaga's titties and they're nice.
She's a lovely lady.
Dude,
I didn't think so back
remember
in the
that
day.
music? No, dude, until that music video came out, The Golden Rule.
Oh, dude, that was the one that changed everything
I was like,
for me.
all right.
I love that fucking video.
It's
the
not
Golden
gay
Rule.
if it's in a
three-way.
It's not gay.
She comes in. You guys are still here. Fucking like nightgowns on. Ooh, Gaga killed it in that.
I know, she was so fine.
It's fine. Yeah,
If
after
it's
that, I
not
was like,
gay,
okay.
if it's in a three-way.
That same lady sang for the inauguration of the president this year. Just think about that. That's a vertical career climb right there.
That's just the
She went
country
from
we live
singing.
in.
That's pretty much America. This is America.
And I'm saying, I'm just saying, if people didn't have the option to vote, would we live in a better country? Maybe.
Oh, God. Uh-oh.
Look, do we believe the election had integrity? We don't know. We're just asking questions.
We're just asking questions. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere.
What is that from?
Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
You know that? That's such a classic line from Star Wars Episode 2.
Oh, fucking bitch boy Anakin says that.
It's worse than the
He must have had
sequel.
a huge monster cock because she was still in on it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That Robot Chicken episode where she's like, it's the scene where she's wearing that corset. And Anakin's just like, I just feel a certain way. And she's like, and she's like got water pouring on her. And she's like, Annie, we can't be together.
Robot Chicken.
Robot Chicken, dude.
Robot Chicken and Newgrounds.
I don't want to hear no more about Robot Chicken and Newgrounds.
Uh-oh.
You don't want to relive the
You
past?
don't want our personalities and what defined us?
You don't want?
You don't want what raised us? All right, more notes.
More notes from Make Noise, the book about podcasts that's
right.
free from the library.
Boring.
Let's see, character, and voice. Characters are motivated and want something.
My character's motivated.
By what? Pray
Cock.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but subscribe to my OnlyFans.
I already did.
I don't know, man. I just think that, like, I think
telling real stories and being funny is just kind of the fucking core of
I
it,
think
you know?
giving your podcast host a reach around during an episode.
That's pretty fun.
It's pretty fun, you know?
And it's courteous.
Yeah.
You know, you're hosting us.
I know, dude. That's why I brought Viagra. And we're all going to take some.
Is that why this beer tastes so strange?
And
I'm really uncomfortable right
on
now.
the gray sweats. And we're going to put on hard
Basketball
gay
shorts.
porn. And the first,
said you want podcast.
the first person to get a hard on is gay.
That's it. That's the idea. That's what our podcast will be. We'll just have people on.
The podcast.
We
That's
just
it.
Take
Mr. Tim's neighborhood. We just take.
Viagra and just put on the most intense gay porn.
All right, well, now we have a log line. Hey,
So that's it.
the last note there was describe your idea in 10 words. Do so in a way that describes nothing else in the world. Frankly, I think you did it.
Describe. Okay, yeah.
Everyone takes Viagra
Viagra.
and watches gay porn,
Gets hard.
gets hard.
Gay.
Yay.
10 words.
Yeah, 10 words. We made it.
Well, I've basically run through everything I could possibly
Yeah,
want to talk
this is the
about.
last of my beer.
We've had a lot of beer.
I guess this is the home stretch.
This is.
When you're drinking with James,
That's right.
you're drinking.
And you know what I noticed? The podcast got a lot more fun as we went on with the
It
beer.
did.
Was it better to listen to, though? I'll have to find out
Well,
when I
we'll
met him.
find out. I mean, fuck him. I think.
He threw it at me again.
Please don't edit that out. The sound of the fucking clink on Mr. Tim's head. Oh, Tim. It's okay. It's gonna be all right.
Pull out a gun and kill myself.
Oh, that's it. That's
the
the
last
end.
episode.
Every episode.
James dies at the end.
However many gunshots to finish off all the guests.
That would be such a
Every
great
time-
series finale if I killed myself.
Every time it's a mystery. We tell like a mystery story, but at the end, every time James dies.
No, I think a great way to like finish the podcast, you know, like we're all famous, we have money, but we're all going our separate ways. Like you go into like the video game industry, and you know Derek's going to music or whatever, you know, and Eddie's fucking a
Working on
gigolo. Wait, what did you say? Because he has a bit of switch more racist. But we're just all having like a good, heartwarming moment, just talking. I'm like, all right, cool. See you later, guys. Pull out a 38 and just fucking kill myself.
At the end of every bit.
That's just the last bit. I kill myself.
That's it. We don't see you for like 3 episodes.
You guys can have a bit where you have
we retcon it where you just feign death or something. It was like one of those pop guns that goes pop.
Well, it's like I was reading an article about about the Saw mythology. You have timeline twists. No, please.
No more hitting. I'm taking these away. You're done throwing things at Tim.
But
Tim
a timeline twist, so to speak.
Okay.
It looked like James killed himself, but he was really an apprentice
feigned death
for Jigsaw.
I gotta admit, I've never seen a Saw movie. But I've been through the mazes at Hollywood Horror Nights, and I gotta say, I was pretty intrigued.
The ones that take your picture at the end?
No.
That's gay.
There were too many of them. I went with a crippled girl, so she was on crutches. Yeah, kind of. But she was on crutches, and so we got to go to like every maze that night. No,
on crutches.
Makes it awkward, I guess. I mean, you get to the part where they ask you to saw a leg off.
Yeah, it's like
he's just like,
no. We went to the woke mazes only. They were understanding of our disabilities.
Before you do it, you're just like, wait, like with the crutches on.
Stay that way.
That is such a weird fetish that like I know so many dudes that
keeping
like
a piece of clothing on or what?
Or like with the shoes, like with the high heels. I'm like, I don't know.
High heels are pretty hot.
Yeah, but it's like, do you really want to have sex with high heels on?
Yeah.
Tim, you wear high heels during bed.
I mean, I was hoping to say that for later, but yes.
We're not recording anymore?
Oh, that's right, we're not.
Oh,
Let me just, okay, now, your guys, about budgeting, can you just read out those bank numbers again?
If we're gonna, so my social security is, wait, do you have paper? You're gonna want to write this down. Yeah, you're gonna want to write this down. You ready? Okay, it's 91169 420 LOL. That's my social.
Same as me.